your thoughts on evangelism? Now, I just think it's so interesting because, in American Christianity, one of the things that people tend to promote is going up to people and asking them if they know Jesus, and like doing the street evangelism, or like just in one of the funniest cases, I saw someone kneeling down in front of a Planned Parenthood and just praying. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh, but it's just, oh, it's funny. It's funny to me because it's just like the performance of holiness, the performance of Christianity is astounding when it comes down to how Christianity is presented in this country in different ways. But me, I'm not an evangelist. I would not, honestly, I don't care if you know Jesus or not. I really don't. It's not my place to convince you. Neither is it my place to convict you. Neither is it my place to shame you. However, I do know, and I have evidentiary support of this, I've planted many seeds of knowing Jesus in many people. Many people actually have either become closer to Christ or have found themselves knowing Jesus because they met me. And the only reason why this occurs is because people watch me. People watch how I live my life. People watch what I do. People watch my heart posture towards people. And so that in itself intrigues people, because I be doing too much a lot of the times. And it's not even because, it's just because I care very deeply. And part of why I care very deeply and part of why I move the way I move is because of my love and my honor and respect for Jesus. So of course that incites a curiosity into people. I think when it comes down to evangelism, a lot of people have this desire of, going forth and making disciples of all people, and spreading the word, spreading the gospel. But I also think it's just so important to know how manipulated some of the tactics are. Like, if you're going on the streets and you're asking people randomly if they know Jesus, or you're basically assaulting them, you're basically manipulating them to a space where they don't really have a choice to think other than to say whatever you want them to say, so then they can just get over it and move on to the next thing. It's just so manipulative. You don't get people to Christ. And if it seems like you're getting people to Christ, it's not going to be sustainable, right? Because when people are just like, imagine someone just picked on you, like your teacher picked on you in class, and then you were just like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do? And then you answer it wrong or you answer it right. That feeling, that stress level, it's not sustainable. Right? So when I think on how evangelism is performed in this country, it's just so interesting to me. I'm just like, what a performance it is. And this came in my mind because I was thinking of an experience I had a few weeks ago. So imagine I'm on my period, I'm stressed, I just want a cake. So I was walking and I was just like, I just want cake. And some street evangelist, he was like, do you know Jesus? And I was like, yes, I know Jesus. I'm a follower of Christ. And then he stopped me again. He was like, do you know he's your Lord and Savior? I'm like, yes, I'm a follower of Christ. Then again, he was like, are you a born again Christian? Oh my God, I was so irritated, y'all. I'm telling you, I was like, if I said, do you know your Father in heaven, it would be me that's a problem, right? I was so irritated because it just reminded me of how performative it is. People don't actually care if you actually know Jesus or not. They just want to say they saved a soul. That's it. They just want to put on the check mark on the box that they did something good that's supposed to look good in God's eyes. So it looks good in front of the people that they're trying to perform in front of. And it's just like, I just can't take people who do street evangelism or people who go out of their way to just be asking people if they know Jesus. I can't take you seriously. I just can't, because it's performative. I can't take people who kneel in front of Planned Parenthood and assault women who are going through moments of distress without helping them. I can't take you seriously. I can't take people who allow injustices and unkindness and unfairness to happen to people on a daily basis and then talk about knowing Jesus. I can't take people seriously. I just can't. It's just, to me, I'm just like, well, a round of applause for performance. I hope God likes it. But at the end of the day, I'm not the one who's going to have to make an account for all the words and all the actions I did. It's the people who are doing it, right? And people are justified in doing whatever they think is best. Anyway, what are your thoughts on evangelism? Let me know.